Boxing Legions 88. Be sure to like and to subscribe if you have not already. Let's grow this channel.
It tires you out as well, so he needs to just touch it out.
So he's going to go down here, guys. He's got to be wise to hold. He doesn't need the exchange here, Dillion Whyte.
The former British champion, the reigning, defending WBC silver belt heavyweight champion, Dillion, the body snatcher. Fighting pride of all New Zealand, the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Joseph.
You're both in the dressing room. Obey my command at all times, and when I shout break, you break clean. And remember to defend yourselves at all times. Shake hands.
Will the technical skills of Joe Parker or the street fighting quality of guys in the boxing? This evening's been amazing. Better than we expected.
Straight away.
Yep, quick start for Parker, and White was caught early.
Looks a lot more, I wouldn't say full, but he looks like heavier. Joseph Parker is up on the toes, good counter
As well to Anthony Joshua, unbeaten record golf, world title golf.
I said in the build-up, he is definitely the puncher out of these two guys, and Dillion's going to have to feel White, and I'd like to see him use that more. He's using it sparingly and not tonight than he did against AJ, and looks a little, that's a good right hand. He just looks a lot more good, hard right up to the body there by Joseph Parker, and like I said, Joseph Parker looks such the quicker, more fluid fighter. He's hit him with any, it might have been some on the side of the head, but I think he's Parker
and Team White will be
from the get-go, because Joseph Parker is starting fast straight away.
He did, and that's not going to help him against that speed that Tony talks about. He looks very motivated, Parker. He's been motivated all week. Lovely shots from Joseph Parker.
It's funny because the advice he was being given by Kevin Barry, who's a very good trainer, was to dig.
And he's physically trained to Anthony Joshua. But he's been in real form. And Dillion Whyte's a hard guy, and he's been through so much in his life already.
Dillion Whyte, and he's doing it. There's another big right hook. Dillion goes back with another counter to Joseph Parker. I'm quite surprised that Joseph Parker looks
just the better technician and all-round fighter.
I think
he's fascinating.
I think he's the better, bigger, more solid.
That's a great body shot. He whipped in there. And back comes White. And down goes Parker in the second round. Countering shot. How about that? That's what
He's never been on the floor before.
First time he takes a count.
It's a hook come uppercut. He just didn't see it. Oh, it's a clash of heads. It's not even a punch.
Yep, the left hook went in, but the heads. That's the responsibility. Great to see him here.
Big Mike.
Man had to regroup. It's been a shorter camp in Vegas. Chasing Deontay Wilder.
Getting into exchanges.
Yeah, just loading up a bit there, overloading. And when you miss, when you overload, you sort of swing it.
Joseph Parker is shying away from the wall here, Adam. It's a good counter body, left up to the body, Adam. The body from Joseph Parker, but there was no real weight in it.
There for Parker, I mean, he took a bad crash of heads there, and that's it. Then he would run. He hasn't done that. He stood his ground, Parker.
He's slowly walking Joseph Parker down.
Yeah, tried nice here. Parker needs to be careful here because he's getting roughed up. Boxing well on his back foot here, showing some nice boxing skills. He stays in range a little bit too long.
He wants it at range, and he's not enjoying this when it gets close. He really isn't. He's shying away from it. He doesn't want to get clumsy here, Dillion, because he's given Joseph Parker an opportunity.
I'm really surprised the way this is going. And White looking to manhandle Parker here and rough him up. And these tactics won't do him any harm, to be honest, because Parker will end up being phased, getting a bit of a... When you're looking for that big punch like White, and sometimes you Pulev. Yeah, Joseph Parker might be a tough guy, and he means business. He's very strong, but he's also a nice guy. Just breathing heavily as well there, Parker, as he tries to force out a combination.
He's in the punch. That's a good right hand, Joseph Parker, but Dillion's fighting on adrenaline now, guys. I think he's tiring, but he's just...
Mum came to England to earn money.
It's a good right hand, Adam, that went down the pipe.
Dillion Whyte's
Why would you come to the rodeo again? For me, it shows hunger and desire, so I think that
into another really good one.
Well, Parker's using the speed well, but when he gets close, White looking for
48 hours. Both wanted it. Great for the sport. Carl, Dillion White is dragging him through this early in the fight.
When you fight sometimes, Parker needs to get a grip and get a hold of this.
can't be touching gloves, Carl, in a fight like this. This is a war. This is a hard fight.
Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois coming through. Great times for the big boys.
Jab and blind Joseph Parker, and then try and land the back. You don't come from where he's from and not, that night. But I think, he's come the heart of a lion, quite obviously. It's just a couple of technical issues, but they'll be picking up on every single thing that Parker's doing. That's it. He's shown he wants a rough, rugged war. And Joseph Parker it is Adam, and this is what I said, when you're the heavier man, it shows in the air when he's flying out of his game.
Nice uppercut from White. Body shots a little shaky at times, doesn't it?
It's just down to the technique of where he is and the position his feet are.
But so too will Joseph Parker, who turns Dillion White around.
Got White 49-45 ahead, so I've got 4 points in it, but there is
big shots from Dillion White and a left hook, and this the time that
needs to now make Dillion fight when he wants to rest, because this is where man who's got a little bit more sharpness to the game. Good right hand to catch Joseph Parker clean up top. He's doing well going down the stairs of the body.
Action hotting up here in the 6th round.
Joseph Parker does not like this up close.
And he did have success, didn't he, in this fight? White
now Joseph Parker is trying to take a bit of a foothold on the fight, and I'd say we're coming into the second half of the
spring in the step from Dillion White here. Trying to from White. Body shots. They're both 4.5. Maybe that was a bit too heavy for him and the style he wanted to implement tonight.
Shaping the fight now. He's got to hit Dillon's body, and he's got to make Dillion fight now for 3 minutes of the round from Joseph Parker there.
He backs himself up though, Parker, and he's breathing heavy. I'm almost inviting White to hit him, and if he catches him with an overhand right, it's going to be lights out.
As White stalks, Parker, the former world champion, in confidence, is not always pretty, but it's just getting the family, the Barrys and Parkers together.
He's got his arms down by his side, he's quite lethargic in his movement, and he could be because he's trying to time that uppercut, and that right hand's nice. But
there's some effect though there. As Parker works the body but walks into
him with a fast amateur pedigree. He's just somebody who likes to have a fight. This is good work.
Heavyweights we're seeing tonight. How much have they been up for this? Fantastic to see.
Yeah, well, they've been up for it. It's very motivating. So there's that jab from White, and when he chooses to use it, he lands so accurately, and it just totally knocks your fighter off balance. Up close here, Joseph Parker doesn't want to seem to know. He just wants to get out.
Doing it to you, Adam, do it back. Simple as that.
A heavyweight treat tonight.
Lethargic looking body, and he's uninterested from my point of view.
Than he did against AJ, but ultimately that's a good right hand by Dillion White.
Pick him off and landing power punches up close. Parker really needs to get his boxing going. Like this, more of it.
The only case I can make here is, well, it's too late now to say he's going to come strong in the second half of the fight. He's
wires you out. The cornered man, Parker, not happy with that. Referee getting on White for that, but both men looking tight.
It's amazing that technically you see he makes so many.
Parker's corner.
He was boxing so well in the first couple of rounds, Joseph Parker.
Tight here.
Left hook from.
We're into the 9th round, and it's been Dillion White with everything so far.
And that's when Parker needs to then jump on him and work. And now he's on his back.
Now and hate Dillion, because Dillion is basically just
tactics.
No, they don't, but they've got to understand that this is boxing.
Much left. You see when he injects that pace, he looks dangerous.
Tries the uppercut.
He's landed some nice power punches, and that left hook was crisp.
Beat it out of him, Carl. He's beat
Be on him with the body, then be back on him again with another corner.
Big shot from
Great left hook.
Massive left hand. And that's what knocked out Lucas Brown. Parker's on his feet. That's a huge knock on the verge.
Needs to set this up.
A heavy knockdown. He's been ground down by this.
It's the heart and determination of Dillion White. That is his strongest.
White, but there is some life still with those legs of.
Yes, there is an app that allows you to see a map of registered sex offenders in your area.
Parker might not make it through this round. Still trying to throw punches. Can he dig deep here, Parker? That's a huge round.
Yeah, well, we
worried
saw
about
the replay there. That was a big left hook, and he's worried about his man. Here comes the counter from Dillion Whyte.
Great catching counter, Carl.
Really good counter. I mean, he took that shot full-blooded, and he's on his way down. Dillion Whyte go for it, but that might spell bad news for him, and he might end up leaving this ring. If he hits him, he wants to answer back immediately, which is great attitude from Whyte.
That's the first round.
He's not winning pretty, Dillion Whyte.
10 points down.
Yeah. Enormously.
Try and press it home and make him work. Parker needs the combination of left hook, straight right, but then beyond
Joseph Parker is showing that he's not about that life.
He's taken him into the Street Six. Joseph Parker, 4 years younger. Can he muster something up later?
On Joseph Parker here. Don't be surprised if you see the towel come in, guys, because he knows his man better than anyone else.
that energy. This is where we'd expect to see Whyte struggle. But Parker's been hurt.
And he'll hit the floor again, guys. Good right hand, Joseph Parker.
Whyte on his back because Whyte's looking still aggressive and looking at punching hard.
You can see Dillion.
He's fading and he's on his back foot, so it's going to be very difficult for him to turn this around.
Physicality again there of Dillion Whyte and those body shots. Ian John Lewis just tidying it up.
Take it from
Parker to find an answer.
6 minutes.
It's massive advantage, Dillion Whyte. Surely just got to...
Joseph Parker must know he needs the big punch now.
Into the last.
He's exhausted. He's in the weight advantage there. Joseph Parker just can't manhandle him. He can't.
Whyte just stepped back and stumbled back.
Dillion needs to lead up.
Parker, can he land something?
Dillion's still packing it.
His win over him was so impressive.
It is, Adam. Like I say, I got that wrong saying he had
That heavy knockdown in the 9th. And here we go again. Whyte digging in. Parker trying for one. Whyte's now hurt. And a right hand from Parker. And
just so he's tired from that. But Parker's outworked himself here.
That was a lovely hit.
He looks.
But he fires back.
The right hand, you've got to turn that hook it, Joe. You all right? Come on, buddy. Hey.
Quickly, Dillion Whyte takes every second of the minute rest. There's respect between them. Just can't seem to have the effect, Parker. And the body shots of Whyte.
It's feeling sorry for yourself, and you can't do that in a fight of this magnitude. Dillion Whyte is taking it and giving it
every ounce of energy in that ring so he can go home. He's hurt. Whyte here. Both exhausted.
It's a grandstand finish.
You know, he's using the weight to his advantage now.
The crowd rally again.
Joseph Parker should not be holding on here. He should be going for the finish.
And here comes Whyte. They have given it everything. And still Parker goes for it. Late on here. Parker trying to find the punch.
Unbelievable heart hit.
Shot from Parker. And Whyte has to just take some ground.
He's showing how to get off a big shot.
Parker. But time right.
He's going to go down here, guys. He's got to be wise to hold. He doesn't need the exchange here, Dillion Whyte. He's scenes here, guys. Big right hand.
He's hurting.
He's gone. He's out on his feet.
27 seconds left.
20 seconds.
He's in real trouble here. He's up an 8.
Oh no. He's got to give him a chance.
Parker.
Oh no.
To the end.
Survived.
He's survived this round.
He's survived. He has. The ball's gone. It's over.
In one of the most incredible 12 rounds.
A round of applause
That's sure
for two
done it,
heavyweight
Michael Buffer.
warriors, Joseph Parker and Dillion Whyte. Here are the score totals. All three judges have it by a unanimous decision. From Brixton, London, the body snatcher,